Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penj, and welcome back to the Civilization 6 Rise and Fall Deity Difficulty One City Challenge. So what happened last time out? Well, the big news is that we're still here. We haven't died yet, and I'm taking that as a victory. Each time we complete a part in this series, I'm taking that as a teeny tiny little victory, because we are on Deity Difficulty. We have one city. All the other civs around us are massively overpowered with lots of cities. So every time we survive, I think that is worthy of a little tiny celebration. So yes, go us. We've survived 2. Let's see if we can survive a 3rd. However, Genghis Khan last time out did try to ruin the party by declaring war on us, you big meanie pants, but we did okay. We repelled his troops. We had archers rather than slingers, so we were able to chuck arrows at his guys instead of rocks. That helped quite a lot. And then, yeah, we had a pretty good line of defense against his guys that came up. But also, we were helped by you lovely Babylonian warriors. You guys came up. I don't know if they actually killed anybody. I'm not sure if they took out any of his troops, but they certainly got in his way and distracted him from attacking me, because these guys were up also in his face. So, maybe he spent some time attacking them rather than me, and that meant that I could then, bombard him with arrows in the city sort of defense thing, and then kill them that way. And then he surrendered and he gave us some money. Was it 14? 15 gold from Genghis Khan for 25 turns. Oh, Genghis, you silly man. So you started a war. I had to run away because we killed you, and now you're giving me money for it. And, I don't know, guilt. I assume that's guilt, so there we go. What else happened? Oracle. We completed Oracle, so that's good. The Oracle is now finished. It's there. That's earning us lots of lovely tourism, which is very welcome. I did notice, because we also discovered iron. And the only tile of iron we have is under the Oracle. And it's just sort of kicking out the back of the Oracle, just here. So this beautiful building, this beautifully constructed building with all these sort of plinths and steps and plants. And then it's just got a load of this sort of loose iron hanging out the back. I mean, you could have covered it with some trees or walled it in or something, but never mind. So that's sitting there. We also completed our first district, which was the theatre square. So we've got a theatre square in, and we're currently building an amphitheatre for it. That's very good, because that, combined with the fact that we've got an oracle and a theatre square, will be earning us great writer points. Great writers mean great works. That means tourism. That means we are on the way to our glorious victory in this particular challenge. So I think let's just get on with it. The big thing we need to do now is claim our borders, as we were discussing at the end of the last part. We need to make sure that all the tiles that this city can reach and have, we get. So this is the big one at the minute. I think it's a couple of turns. Did it say it was a couple of turns to get that? You 38 more. Yeah, we own 22.5 each time. So yeah, in a couple of turns, we need to buy that tile to make sure the city of doesn't have it. Oh, yes, very good. Leave the exploring to me. You're satisfied, Philip II's agenda explorer. Well, okay, Philip, I'm very glad to have satisfied you. Absolutely fine. And Samaria are constructing... that's a wonder. Jebel Barkal. I don't know what that does. Is that one? Apadana. Is it that one? Yes, it is. 2 iron. Provides +4 faith to all your cities that are within 6 tiles. Yeah, I'm not that bothered. They can have that. I want Apadana. Apadana is a wonder that I do want. But, yeah, not bothered about that one. They can have that. And here we go. Scout coming down here. And we have boosted mercenaries. Oh, lovely. Well, that's quite nice. Thank you very much. Right, cut down to here. I expect this is going to be the end of the world. I expect this is going to be a pole of some sort. Yes, indeed. It's just icy stuff. And what's that? Another scout. Oh, okay, right. That goody hut down there gave us a scout. And then because we had so many units, that boosted mercenaries. Okay, right. That makes sense. We need more amenities in the capital as well. Must get more amenities. Okay. Other scout, where shall we go? Now, it has been pointed out that I don't really know what's near my own territory up here. I've kind of explored all the way around here, and I've gone quite a long way around here. I don't know what's 6 tiles away from my capital. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what's just there. So maybe I should explore up here or over there. I'm thinking I go up and round. I think let's go up and round with you. So you can run up that way. That's fine. You can go along there. Right. Shufty time on. Let's see what we can do. And Samaria have declared war on Babylon. Oh. Well, this is putting me in an awkward position, you two. Babylon, thank you for your help in the war against Genghis Khan. But this one you're going to have to deal with on your own because I can't take him on. If I declare war on him to defend you, I will be dead. I'll be wiped out by his 12 bazillion war carts that he's got, and I will no longer be in the game, and that would kind of make me sad. So, yeah, sorry, you're going to have to deal with that all on your lonesome. Oopsie daisy. Never mind. Maybe they'll be fine. They did very well against Genghis. Maybe they will do well against the might of the Sumerian army, although, to be fair, 4 of those war carts coming in. They've got, what, 5 warriors? I don't know if they'll last that long, but never mind. We'll see how they get on. Okay, so Catholicism is going on round here. Ah, the Spanish are coming in. Where are Spain? I don't know where the Spanish are. They're coming from that way. I'm assuming the Spanish are over there somewhere, over this side, because those missionaries have come in sort of from that way. So, okay, maybe we'll find the Spanish on our travels. Okay, head up that way. Scout down here can go to there. Have a little look through those woods. That's very nice. Somebody has declared war on Mohenjo-Daro. Oh, dearie me. All of the city-states are just being absolutely trashed. Is there any left? Babylon, Mohenjo-Daro and Kandy. Is that it? Are they the only 3 that remain? Oh, dearie me. That's not very encouraging, is it? Stop killing the city-states, you swines. Now, I did notice somebody is building Apadana. I think it might have been India, possibly. I want Apadana. It's a really good wonder because you can have 2 great work slots of any type. That's really good. So you can put art in there or music or whatever. It can just hold 2 great works, and that's really, really good. And I want that. But now somebody else is building it, which probably means that my chances of getting that are utterly minimal, if existent at all. I don't imagine I'll get that. Oh my goodness me, an awful lot of government stuff is going on. An awful lot of stuff is happening right there. You guys come over that way. Just have a little look around here. Imagine that's going to be the coast. And we are not friends with Phil. Phil, be my friend, please, Phil. Yay, there we go. And another thing I want to do, actually, while we're here, I want to see if I can get open borders with anybody. Because open borders with people means that tourism goes through a little bit quicker. We can spread tourism a little bit quicker. Oh, absolutely splendid. Yes, you are awesome. That's good. And any benefits we can get to getting tourism their way from us is very, very good. So we'll take that. I guess you don't want a delegation. No, which is a shame because I quite like you. Open borders for open borders? Nope, you want 1 gold petter. No, cheerio. Bye-bye now. Tamar... You probably don't want a delegation either. No, okay. Would you like open borders for open borders? Nope, you're going to have a deal with it. I can't be bothered. Chandragupta. Oh, no. Let's clear a joint war. Let's not do that. Let's have open borders for open borders. Oh, yes, you are a star. And Genghis. Do you want anything to do with me at all? Oh, okay. You're happy to have open borders. Even though you hate me, you want to kill me to death with your pointy nipple hat, you're actually happy to have open borders. Okay, well, that's lovely. Scout down here. Go onto that iron. Have a little look around what's going on there. Okay, splendid. Right, move time on. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Apadana. If somebody has already started building it and I've got 2 turns left to even acquire it to then start building it, I don't think it's on the cards for us. Never mind. Right, let's wander up that way then. That's just a little river tile of some description. Oh, okay. I sort of assumed that was connected, but no, it is not. That is not connected. So this bit here must be some sort of bay. Okay, you're going to have to go the long way round then. I'm very sorry, scouts down there. You're going to have to kind of come round this way to see what's going on there. Oh, you're going to be there forever. You're going to be there for an awfully long time. And I am no longer the suzerain of Babylon. Is that because Babylon isn't there anymore? No, Babylon is still there. I can't see what's happening anymore with it, though, so I can't see how they're doing against the Sumerians. The little, what's it called? The little sort of garrison defense bar thing hasn't appeared. So the city isn't being attacked right now. So, okay, I mean, that's not so bad. They're still around for a little while. Let's move you that way. Unit needs orders. Yeah, go there. What can we see from there? Maybe we'll try and cut up that way. Right, we need to pick a new Civic. I quite like the idea of military tradition for the flanking and support combat bonuses. Let's go for that now. It's 5 turns. Clear a barbarian outpost is not going to happen in 5 turns. So we'll just get that out of the way. And now we have to pick a new government. So we can rule out oligarchy. I always seem to do that. That's not kind of how I'm playing this. So that's to do with their fighting. So they get combat strength and experience. Not bothered. It has a nice even range of policies. So slots. But no, we're not going for it just for the bonuses. We're not going to have that. So it's either Classical Republic, my old go-to, Classical Republic, or Autocracy. So Classical Republic has no military slots. Autocracy has no diplomacy slots. Although, given the amount of damage that is being caused to the city-states by the other civs, diplomacy is going to be a little bit less useful right now. Because we haven't got spies or anything right now. So they're just going to be, yay, get envoys. And there's going to be nowhere to send envoys to because they're wiping out the city-states. So maybe we go for Autocracy. +1 to all yields for each government building and palace. We've got a palace, and a government building is the stuff you build off of the plaza, I think. I think that's what that means. So that will be in our city. So we'll have that. That'll be a nice big boost for the city if that's +1 to all yield. So that's quite nice for each government building. So that could be very powerful. And 10% production toward wonders. But this does give us +1 housing and +1 amenity. And we are lacking in both of those. And great person points. Oh, I don't know which one to go for. I kind of think we go to Autocracy. 10% production toward wonders. Yeah, go for it. Combined with the French's ability anyway later on. Is it the French that get an ability to build wonders or something like that? I can't remember now. I need to go and refresh my brain. 20% production toward medieval, Renaissance and industrial era wonders. So again, with an extra 10% tacked on, 30% boost to medieval, Renaissance, how you pronounce it, and industrial era wonders. That is splendid. Okay, so yeah, that's good. That's good. That'll be very, very helpful indeed. And fill a policy slot. Of course, now we've got to actually set our government. Right. So discipline will keep, because there's still barbarians around. Let's have unit maintenance reduced. Urban planning, +1 production. Could we swap that out temporarily to land surveyors? Reduces the cost of purchasing a tile. Let's get that in. And then wildcard policies. Let's get a great scientist in. Let's get a great scientist on board whilst we can. And then let's just go back up here and just see what we need to do. So now that should be cheaper. That should be a bit cheaper to buy. 96 rather than 115 or whatever it was. So that's quite welcome. So let's buy that tile right now. And that's splendid. There we go. So now that, they're not going to expand. They'll expand to there, maybe. That copper. They're unlikely to expand round here to get these cattle, I don't think. Now, if they're on their own, they would get there eventually. But the fact they've got to go round us and we'll probably get there first, that's absolutely fine. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. And we've got an era score. We need one more era score. One more, and that's it. One more, and we can actually go forth and go into a normal age, which would be lovely. Oh, lots of people are switching governments all over the place. Okay, up here, my scout has stumbled across the city of Bad Tibera. I mean, I wonder if there's a good Tibera somewhere, or a mediocre Tibera. I don't know. Now, look at that. He's got an awful lot of those. Are they watts or whatever they are? What are they? Ziggurats, that's it. Lots of science. He is going to have loads of science. What is his science? 57. Oh my goodness, because he's got loads of those. He's got 3, 4 of them around there. That's 5. There's one just there as well, is there? He's got so many of those things. And I bet he's got some down here as well. He's got loads of them. He's got loads. He's going to have so much science. Oh dear, we're going to pale in comparison to him. We've got 10, just under 10. He's got 57. He's got an awful lot of science compared to us. I sent you a trade delegation bearing a decorated Goritas as a gift for you. I love Goritas. I've got 5, but yours is by far the shiniest. You do have a bow, yes? Probably somewhere. Yeah, it's most welcome anyway. Yes, hello. Welcome on board. Ooh! Green faces. Green faces. And people are founding cities and people are building libraries. Okie doke. Hang on. Can we go and be a friend? Yes, we are your friend. We are your friend. And you, Tom. Tom, be my friend, be my friend. I will accept your friendship, but do not betray my trust. Oh, no, absolutely, I won't betray your trust. Oh, I'm all for it. Yes, rock on. Absolutely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, go that way. Have a little wander upwards. Let's see how far upwards we can get here. Right, clear that. This scout needs some orders. Run you round that way. Alpine training. What was the what? What's alpine training? Is it because I stood next to the thingy, the Matterhorn? What does that do? 1 tile and passable natural wonder. Appears as a mountain. +1 culture to adjacent tiles. Land combat units who move next to the Matterhorn ignore hills for the rest of the game and gain +3 combat strength when fighting in hills. We ignore hills for the rest of the entire game. Oh, well, that's marvellous. That scout is fantastic. Okay, that's good. And now we have to decide what to build. Now, the only thing that's worrying me is this. 3 amenities of 4 is required, and we're running out of housing as well. I don't know if we've got any choice to do anything, though. I really don't know if we've got any options. Now, we could try and build Apadana. I think somebody else is going to get that first. So what we might want to do instead is get a campus in, get science. Then when the campus is in, we'll go down the route of getting, recorded history or something, which means we can get the Great Library in. Because I don't think anyone's going to be building that yet. Nobody seems to have mentioned anything about Great Libraries, so maybe we'll be okay with that. So we'll go down the Great Library rather than Apadana. I think Apadana is a lost cause. It's someone started building it a little while ago. It's probably pretty much finished. So let's get a campus, and let's put the campus just there. Yes. Yes, please give us a campus. That is very welcome. Now, when we're building the Great Library, do we want to do some chopping of things? We can certainly chop that down where the Royal Valley is, because we'll put something on there eventually. So we could chop that. That can go into the Great Library. Is there anything else we want to cut down? No. So the minute we don't need a builder, that's absolutely fine. That does lead me on to another train of thought here. Another train of thought about governors. Because I think now we've got land acquisition, we've kind of got the tiles that we might need. We've got those ones across the top. We might possibly want to get some more of these ones down here. Unless someone settles next to us, fairly close on this side. Don't think anyone's going to settle over there. I think we'll be okay. I think with what we've got, we will be okay. We'll be able to, catch the rest of our tiles and they will all be ours. So in the long run, we can get rid of Raina. I mean, even the short term. So we can get rid of Raina now for acquiring new tiles. Get rid of her. And maybe we put Magnus in. Because he gets 50% yields from plot harvest and feature removals. So when we remove stuff from tiles, he gives us an extra 50% to that. But then also he can do this. 20% growth. That's going to be very, very helpful. Provision is 20% toward industrial zone buildings. That could be useful. Industrialist is strategic resources. Maybe we won't get down that far. But certainly Groundbreaker is good. And then 20% growth is also very good indeed. That's really good. And trade routes ending here provide +2 food to their starting city. That's no use. But never mind. So maybe we get him on board. I think we might need to get him. Do we have any actual governor titles left? No, we've only got, we've spent 2. We've acquired 2 and spent 2. That's fine. I'm sure we'll come across more as we go through the Civic tree. My large urban centre will soon require a core of bureaucrats. Civil service is boosted. What does that mean then? Visitors speak in awe of Solo, the largest city in the world. Really? My city is the largest in the world with its 10 population. I suppose I'm not spending any on creating settlers, am I? So it's just building up and up and up. Okay, and that has given us +2 era score, and an inspiration gives us an extra era score, which means that we are now on 35. So we've gone past the mark for a, out of a dark age into a regular age, and we are only 9 away. 9 away from a lovely golden age. Can we get into a golden age? I don't know. I really don't know if we can. We can give it a jolly good shot, though. Oh, no, and the Babylonians have gone. Babylon have been obliterated, and they are now Sumerian. There you go. Oh, that's a shame. So they're Babylonian. That is not ideal, really, is it? Never mind. I was going to trade with them. They're quite a good thingamabob as well. Suzerain ability, as I recall. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember thinking, that's quite good. I'm glad I've got that. But alas, no longer. No longer are they alive. They've been taken over by the Sumerians. We need to choose a Civic. Let's go down recorded history. We can never boost it because it needs 2 campuses. So we can never boost that. So we don't need to worry about it. 15 turns. Yeah, get that in because then we can get the Great Library underway. And I think that's good. And then maybe after that we go for games and recreation, trying to get the Colosseum because that's really good as well. Will we get that? I think I might be being too ambitious wanting all of these things on board. Okay, what else is going on? Bring you round there, Mr. Scoutface. Scout up here. Can have a little look at what's going on across the top of the world. And, policy change. Hang on, what? Ancient units, great general points. No, don't care. Now, we have gone down the route of printing. I said printing is very important. But printing here is 76 turns. That is a stupid amount of time. And even this here, boosted, is 25 turns. What I think we do is let's bring it back. Let's bring it back a little bit. Maybe we could get currency and we can make a trade route to boost that. Because that means we can get a commercial hub. Commercial hub means more money. More money means we can support more troops and then buy more things. So I think that might be the best thing that we can do right now. We can boost construction by building a water mill. That's on the sort of agenda anyway, so we'll get that done. But yeah, I think currency is probably more important now. I think we need to bring it back. We need to get it back to sort of more measurable things that we might actually achieve. So yeah, we can get a trade route, certainly. How long is it until we build a thing? What are we building? 6 turns. 6 turns, then get a trader in. Trader is what, 3 or 4 turns maybe? Send him on a trade route up to, hopefully up to here, maybe one of the Sumerian cities. And then that's all sorted. Right, come back this way. Go into there. What's over there? Ooh, what was that? Was that their capital? That might have been their capital city. Uruk. Yes. Okay, that's their capital. Now, maybe we could send things there. That might be worth thinking about. Right, run you guys over there. Come on, scouts. Have a little explore. You need to kind of get round here. I want you to go down here and see what you can find down here. Presumably Australian territory. Canberra's down there. So, yeah, let's have a look through this deserty area. You want open borders from me, and you're going to give me 8 gold. No, I'd rather have open borders for open borders. What would you give me? He wants 1 gold per turn. No! No, you silly man. No, go away. Go away and come back when you've learned how to do proper bargaining. Because that was just a terrible deal for everybody involved. So no, you're not having that. Let's try and figure out what's just here then. We've got open borders with them. Let's have a look and see if we can finish off this little bit of territory just there. A unit needs orders. That means you guys, yeah, go over there. Let's have a little look around. And an envoy. Okay, so we've got ourselves Kandy and Mohenjo-Daro. I cannot help noticing that Mohenjo-Daro down here have got a very, very ill garrison health. They are not going to be around for very much longer, I don't suspect. So Is Kandy in a bad way as well? I mean, I think it's only a matter of time before they go. What happened to my my envoys that were in Babylon? What happens to those guys? Are they just butchered and killed? Are they just wiped out by the Sumerians? That's not very nice, Samaria. Or maybe the Sumerians capture them. Maybe they get the envoys from it. I actually genuinely don't know. I think putting it in Mohenjo-Daro is going to be a little bit of a wasted effort. So it might have to go into Kandy, which gives us +2 faith in the capital. Yay. I just don't think this place is going to be around for very much longer for me to actually reap any benefit from putting them there. So let's see. Is Mohenjo-Daro going to last another... Oh, yes, it might. But no, they're going to go. They'll be gone very soon indeed. So never mind. There we go. They're going to be out the game, which is a shame. Oh, there's one tile just there that we can't see. How irritating. Yeah, we need to step over here. Okay, never mind. And you lot, get down to there and have a look around. Oh, my goodness. Do we need to go across this way? We might need to go round that way. Okay, yes, it's like a little sort of, a little bay, little inland bay. That's very, very lovely. And there goes Mohenjo-Daro to the Australians. Sorted. That's another city-state wiped out. This is brutal. These enemy civs, the opponent AI, are really horrible. And our campus is finished at long last. We've actually got a campus in, which is beautiful. So that's good. We can actually start getting some science. So we could put a library in there for 5 turns. Watermill will boost something or other. I can't remember what it boosts, but it boosts something in the tech tree. So that will be good as well to get in. Do you want to get some more military in? Apadana is still there. 23 turns. 20. I just think that's too long. I just think it's too long. I don't think it'll work. I just think as soon as you start building it, it's going to go, no, actually someone else has built it, so nah. We'll go, oh. So what I'm thinking is a plaza might be good for 5 turns. 5 turns, and then when do we get, how long is it till we get the Great Library? 10 turns until we get the Great Library. But I also do want to get ourselves a trader. That's 4 turns. So we can get a trader in 4 turns, build the government plaza in 5 turns, put it on here. So that's going to be nice and advantageous. That's going to be lovely. That'll help the campus. So yeah, I think that's what we do. That's our current plan then. So let's get a trader in right now. Trader will be useful anyway. Maybe we could send it up to the Sumerian capital. That will probably reap the most rewards, I would guess. I don't know. But that would sort of be what on my initial sort of instinct would be that that's going to be the better sort of a target for it. Scouts are up here having a little wander. Yeah. Keep a wandering, scouts. Yeah, you go this way. Look, have a little wander through that territory. It's very, very claustrophobic-y around here. There's lots of mountains and lakes and things all over the shop. So yeah, so what we could do is we've got the plaza. Now, what we could do is when do we get you? We get a governor title. We get 1 governor title in 9 turns. So we could, in 9 turns, get Magnus in. That'll take a little while for him to settle in the city, though, because then we could remove this plot just here. If we're building the Great Library, we could remove that marsh. That gives us food, so that won't help the Great Library at all. But we could remove that, send some food to the capital. Then we could go up here, chop those trees at the Royal Valley, which would send stuff down to the Great Library. That would be lovely. That would be very advantageous. So that would help the Great Library get completed a little bit. So yeah, maybe we need to get... Yeah, so with you... With this governor title, let's get Magnus in. I think that's what we do. We need to get Magnus in. And why has no one finished building Apadana yet? Because I keep thinking every time that we're going to see Apadana being completed. And we're not. We're not. And it's making me a bit sad. I've got a great person. It's got to be a great writer of some sort. Surely it's got to be a great writer. Come on. Give me a great writer. Yes. It is Basa from the classical era. He is going to write the Madhyama Vyayoga, we've all read that obviously, and the Pratimanataka, that's easier to say. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, we'll recruit you, Mr. Man. We'll get you on board. Yeah, why not write a thing right there? Literally just to get it done and get it out and start it spreading lovely, lovely tourism to people. So we've written a thing. That is lovely. We get an era score for it. That is also lovely. Right, shufty time on. Come on. I want to get this, I want to get the trader done. So then we can start building... Oh, we can't do that yet, though. Yeah, I want to get the Great Library done. That could be today's good goal. Right, you run down to there. Another great work of writing. That's going to help the tourism and culture as well, which is lovely. So that's finished. You can have a little wander about that way. You're quite far from home, Scout, aren't you? You're quite far from home. Run you over that way. What's that? Is that Nippur or whatever it's called? Yep, that's that place. Okay. Trader finished next time out. Let's see where we can send him. Yeah, I think Uruk's going to be the best. It might be down here. It might be one of the... It might be the Mongolian capital, but I bet it's not. Right, you run... Oh, so that 1 square. Yay, a short run for the day. You can cross over the river. And here we go. So let's see what we're going to get from this. So it's only gold. And indeed, Uruk is the most. Uruk gives us +6 gold. Everywhere else is +3. There is no reason to send it anywhere else. So yeah, Uruk, that'll do. Send a thing. And there we go. Currency is complete. Splendid. So currency is done. Oh, I like that. Now what do we want to get? Now what do we have? Maths is 3 districts. I've got 2. I could in theory build a 3rd to boost mathematics. Sailing, machinery, horseback riding, or astrology. I'm tempted to just get astrology done now, because we need it for later on anyway. We'll need it to get sailing, which then leads on to shipbuilding, which then leads on to cartography, which then leads on to square rigging, which then leads on to industrialization and the Royal Valley. So we need it anyway. Yeah, let's get that. Let's just get it out of the way. Get it finished. Get it done. And what do we want to construct now? What do we want to build? We can either get a watermill for food and production. We could get a library for science. I'm very tempted for food and production to make everything else go a tiny little bit quicker. Yeah, watermill, please. Absolutely. And that'll boost construction. Was it construction, possibly? That might well boost construction as well, which would be lovely. And already people are after my great work. No, refuse. Clear off. Get off me great works, you lot. I imagine you're not going to be the last person to come in and ask for great works. No, there you go. No, even though you're offering me some lovely, lovely incense, some nice thing. Oh my goodness, everybody's after it. No, I need it. Get your own great writers to make your own great writings, please. Because that's my one. It's all mine. Okay, but look at that. My amenities are indeed very low. And I don't think my housing's particularly great either. So yeah, we really do need to start sorting that out. We really do need to look at that. Okay, what's happening now then? So 3 turns into a watermill. Campus is in. Yeah, let's buy... how many turns is it until that's done? 2 turns. Couple of turns until recorded history is done. And astrology. So let's get both of those things finished. Oh, look. Over here is the Sumerian city of Antananarivo that they've captured, because it was a city-state. But it's not fully loyal to them. They are going to rebel in 13 turns unless the Sumerians do something about that. That's interesting. So they might lose that city. There's another city-state. I mean, it's a rubbish one, It's another religious-y one, but there's one that's not been obliterated off the map yet. Hello, friends. What would you like? Trigger and inspiration for games and recreation. You guys are there. What's your thing? Yerevan unique bonus, your apostle units. Blah, 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 blah. Not interested. Bye-bye. Not that interested. What's Candy's suzerain? Receive a relic every time you discover a new natural wonder. That's not too shabby. That's actually okay. I wouldn't mind that. I'm not going to be their suzerain. I don't get many envoys. But that would be useful because that does generate more. That generates more tourism and stuff. Right. Astrology is done. Recorded history is done. Let's have a wander past Antananarivo. Ah, Spain, Spanish territory. There we go. It's over there. So no wonder they are getting a bit fighty with each other because, yeah, they share quite close borders. Okay, where can you go? You can cross the river. We need to pick a civic. I think games and recreation is the very obvious one because we can get an entertainment complex, which means that we can start sorting out our amenity problem, which will help. Science-wise, maths, it's not boosted. It's not boosted, and I don't like it. I like the fact that things are boosted because that's, you know, part of the deity difficulty thing is to try and get boosted things. But that's 25 turns. We'll put a library and that'll bring that down a bit, but not a dramatic amount. Building a pasture would boost horseback riding. Can we, let's just pick that for now, go over here. Yes, there. A cattle tile. We could put a pasture on there if we buy ourselves a builder. We could buy a builder. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I've bought a builder. Splendid. That's what we saved the money for. Actually, do you know what as well? Can we upgrade you to a swordsman? 80 gold. Yeah, absolutely. Just upgrade one of those to a swordsman for now. We'll save a bit of money for later on. So, and they're not coming around here, are they? No, they're not expanding toward us. That's lovely as well. Good. So we get ourselves a builder. We go on there and build a pasture. That's fine. Could we skip to this tile first? I know we want... Ah, hang on. Yeah, now we've got a governor title. This could all fall into place. Let's get Magnus. So we'll appoint Magnus in the city of Solo. Replace governor. Yes, slotting this governor will replace the governor in the city. Yeah, absolutely. Slot the governor, as you call it, which is a curious sort of turn of phrase, but okay. So 50% yields from plot harvest and feature removals. Okay. So you go up there, put cattle onto that tile. Not cattle. Put a pasture on there. That'll boost horseback riding. Then come back down here, remove the swamp, whatever it is, marsh, send some food back to there, and then go up there and chop that. And by that time, we will hopefully be building the Great Library on that tile, which is very, very good. And that actually sounds like a vaguely competent plan. What is going on here? I don't like doing vaguely competent plans. It scares me. And the watermill is complete. Construction is boosted, and we've got a great person. I assume it's a great writer. No, a great scientist. Triggers a Eureka for maths and one random tech from the medieval era. Do we have the maths one? I think we do we? 3 specialty districts. Ah, okay, yeah, let's get him. Absolutely, yes. You will be very helpful because you can boost maths for us. Yep, there you go. Right, who are you? Euclid. Go and do maths. Yep, 1 + 1 is 3 and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there we go. Right, bosh. Apprenticeship is boosted. And maths. Oh, apprenticeship is very good to get boosted. What's the actual thing for apprenticeship? Build 3 mines. Oh, I don't even have to worry about building 3 mines anymore. I can just get on with it. I can just go, yeah, it's boosted. Brilliant. Okay, that's good news. Unit needs orders. You can wander about up here and to there. Lots of Spanish territory going on. Construction boosted, education, apprenticeship, mathematics, loads of boosts going on. We can now build the Great Library on this tile here. I think we buy it, start building it. Just see if we can get it done. I'm still amazed that Apadana is not finished. I am amazed. They must have stopped building it. Was it India building it? I swear I saw a thing pop up saying, oh, India are building Apadana. I thought, oh, well, never mind. I won't bother then. But, yeah, I could have done by now. Yeah, let's buy that tile for 104. Get the Great Library. It's not letting me... Hang on. Let me go out and go back in again. Maybe it's having a little bit of a moment because we've bought the tile. The Great Library. The building requires a library building. Ah, okay, right. Let's get a library in as well. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Hurry up and get that done, please. And our builders have arrived on here. So yeah, let's build a pasture for these cows. That's very nice. Horseback riding boosted down to 6 turns. Very, very good. You guys head back to here. And pretty much by the time you're back on this marsh tile, we'll be able to then... Magnus will be in. So you'll be able to send quite a lot of yield that way, which would be very welcome indeed. Which would be lovely because that's a nice amount of food. Food can go into there. Someone's built something. Oh, and there we go. Apadana. Watermills being built, settler being built, theatre squares. Goodness me, it's all very busy all of a sudden. And yeah, who built it? Spain. So the Spanish have built Apadana. Okay, never mind. Well, we thought it was coming, didn't we? Right, run you guys down to that tile. Go to there, please. By the time they're there, that'll all be lovely. Right, you can head that way. You guys are being hemmed in a little bit, but we do have open borders with the Spanish, so we can walk through Spanish territory, which is very welcome indeed. Let's get you guys wandering about. And, yeah, now the big thing is... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's the Mahabodhi Temple. I was waiting, no, don't build the Great Library. I haven't even started building it. At least give me a chance to build the Great Library. Let's wander up that way. Oh, my goodness, the Spanish territory looks quite big. And we need to be friends with Gilgamesh. Oh, absolutely. Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh, be my friend, be my friend. Oh, thank goodness, you are still my friend. Lovely. Yay! Gilgamesh isn't going to kill me. Right, you head out this way. Oh, hills. Just poxy hills. It's fine. These guys don't worry about hills anymore because they've been up a mountain. They've been up the Matterhorn or whatever. And we must... 6 more points. 6 more points. Oh, I thought he was going to declare war on me. I honestly thought he was going to say, I am very angry with you, you silly person. But no, Gilgamesh will remember that we're a good friend and ally. Yes. Love you too, Gilgamesh. And that is perfectly timed. That's perfectly timed. So... we've got ourselves, these guys here are waiting to clear this marsh tile. It will give us 81 food because presumably Magnus is now in that city. If it wasn't, it would be half that. So let's clear that tile because we're going to put plaza on it at some point anyway. So let's clear that out now. Lovely. You guys can just have a wander about in these woods. I'm sure that's very, very nice. Magnus is done. And yeah, head up that way, Madrid. We've found the Spanish capital. It's quite a long way north. It's got tundra tiles next to it. Oh, and there's the wonder that I wanted. Apadana with your fancy great work slots in there. Damn you, Spain. Okay, so they've cleared that, which has increased the city size to 11. Now, I think we go up to this tile here where we're going to build the Royal Valley eventually, possibly, maybe, if we even get there. And we clear that. 'Cause by that point, by the time they're there, we will be building the Great Library. In fact, you know what? We can start building it right now. Let's get the Great Library being constructed. Yes, please. So you guys head up to that tile, chop those down. Magnus gives us double the amount of stuff from chops, which is lovely. So that means we get the most out of it, which is very good. Let's go up here. How much stuff have you got, Spain? 2 cities there, 2 cities there. That's quite a big bit of space anyway. Right, civic-wise, what do we want to get? Defensive tactics is boosted by being a target of a declaration of war, which is a sad state of affairs, but there we go. So, yeah, let's get that. Let's get defensive tactics in. That's 5 turns. It gives us a governor title. That's fairly affordable. That's nice and quick to sort out. So, okay, shufty time on. Now, how many turns is it to do the Great Library? 20 turns to do the Great Library. Lots of stuff is happening. Samaria have completed development of recorded history. No! No, that might mean they're going to build the Great Library. Get off my library, you Sumerians. Get off. It's my library. I'm going to get there first. Oh, the race is on. The race is indeed on. Right, go to that tile. Now, they haven't got a note that they're building it yet. I haven't got a little notification that they're building it yet. So hopefully they're not going to. Hopefully they'll leave the Great Library well alone and let me have a wonder. Scythia have done a new city. Spain have built a temple. Samaria have completed apprenticeship. Oh my goodness, they're on apprenticeship. India built barracks. There's an awful lot going on. I don't know how often I get those updates. Like, do they tell me every single building? Because that's going to get very, very tedious. I don't only care about wonders, really. Wonders is the main thing. Right, chop this down. 85 production. We'll bring the Great Library down from 18 turns through to... Oh, Civ, moving me about, you crazy thing. To 13 turns. That knocked 5 turns off the construction of that. That is fantastic. Okay, that's really helpful. I like that. I'm all for that. That's good. Oh, they can't do anything. I wanted to cross over the river and go around that way and have a look what's up there. We need some amenities. We need to pick a science. I'm very tempted to get maths now. I'm very tempted to get maths to take us down toward castles, because we get a spy if we unlock castles. The only thing is castles takes quite a long while. No, maths is up here. What am I talking about? Construction. Construction and machinery leads to castles. Maths doesn't lead to anything that we need right now. Education would be good for a uni for science and housing. But apprenticeship means we can build an industrial zone, which means we can build things quicker. I quite like the idea of an apprenticeship. Let's get that done. Let's get industrial zones in. We get +1 production to mines. We've not got loads of mines. That's absolutely fine. We can put a workshop in. We might be able to buy one of those possibly if we save up enough monies. But yeah, an industrial zone would be very, very helpful indeed. That'll be really useful if we get one of those in. Particularly if we position it properly as well. If we put it here, if we put it there and get another builder to put a quarry on there, it's going to get a +3 boost because it's next to 2 quarries and a mine. So it's going to get a big old boost from having an industrial zone right there. So yeah, okay, right. That's the next plan then. Get apprenticeship, get an industrial zone, boost our production. No, you are not having my lovely books. Go and write your own. I just had a flurry of civs trying to get books off me. Somebody has built a thing. Gilgamesh has finished building Jebel Barkal. That took longer than I would have thought it would have done, but okay. Right, you guys are over there. You guys have a wander. It's Piopitahi. Okay, lovely. Good. It's a mountainy thing. Yay for mountainy things. Okay, good. Where even is the mountainy thing? I don't even know where the mountainy thing... Oh, it's up there. It's near Lisbon. Lisbon, there's another city-state. And it's a money one. Oh, I like the city-states that aren't religious ones. Yes, over this side of the world, they leave the city-states alone, do they? Okay. Okay, right. Noted. And Australia founded a new city named Perth. And we have got another great person. A great scientist, maybe? A great writer? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a little explore around Lisbon. Okay, looks lovely. There is a pirate boat there. Possibly should have noticed that. That's probably going to fire at me, isn't it? And who have we got? A great writer. Homer. So we can have Homer's Iliad and Homer's Odyssey. Absolutely, yes. And progress toward the Enlightenment is boosted. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for all of your works, Homer. Let's do that. You can write the Iliad. Lovely. Good. Or Iliad. That's given us... we need 3 more. We need 3 more points to go into a golden age. That would be fantastic because we got a boost to something, which is good from our dedication because it gives us an era score. And we got a great work and Homer and all that kind of stuff. That's very exciting. Okay, I'm thinking of wrapping it up soon. Let's get defensive tactics. Let's get defensive tactics out of the way. Let's just get that sorted. And then we'll pick our next... oh, we can get a governor title as well. So we'll pick our next Civic that we want to do and the governor title that we're going to have. If we pick one at all, I might possibly bank that one and leave it. Let's have a little wander up there. No, nothing up there to look at. Let's come back down and have a look around there. And yeah, you can't write anything anymore. You are stuck. You can do no more writing. Let's put you over in possibly a slightly advanced kind of premature way. Let's put you into where the Great Library is going to be built. And as soon as that's built, you can then do your last bit of writing and then you can create me some more tourism. That would be lovely. We need to choose another civic. So what do we want to pick? Civil service is boosted. It means we can form alliances. Allies may not go to war. Automatically have open borders, automatically form a defensive pact, and each receives a casus belli and an aggressor civ. Okay, so that could be nice. Establish governors with at least 3 promotions, provide +1 immunity and +1 housing. That would be nice too. Feudalism not boosted. Are we ever going to build 6 farms? Maybe in the long run. Military training is very quick. Gets us an envoy, which we could now Ubicus into Lisbon and get some money or whatever out of them. It's fantastic. Naval tradition, don't care. Theology, not really that fussed. Okay, I think maybe civil service sounds quite appealing. +1 immunity for cities with a garrisoned unit. Oh, absolutely. We could put that in. That would be splendid. That'd be really useful. Yes, we'll have that, please. Yes, so civil service, please. We'll get that underway, and it's boosted as well, which is very nice. And, yeah, governor. So now, do we go to here? +20% growth in the city while Magnus is in our city. Do we try and grow it a bit quicker? The only problem with that is that we haven't got the housing to support it right now. Don't need to do anything else with Raina. She was purely there for land acquisition. Pingala is going to be useful eventually. we're going to get these things in. He's got librarian, but he's not in. But yeah, plus 15% increase in science and culture would be really useful. But that's plus 20% growth. Don't want any of these guys. I suppose in the long run, we could get Victor in. If we're at war, just stick Victor in. Just go, yeah, Victor, it's fine. Plonk you straight in. Let's do this. Let's get surplus logistics for Magnus the Steward plus 20% growth in that city. So our city will be growing 20% quicker. That's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? So let's have that. Yeah, please. Yep, confirm that. Thank you. We'll grow a bit quicker. That is a good thing. Yeah, we've not got enough housing. We need more housing as well. We need to get just a dash more housing would be splendid news. Okay, we need to go and be friends with Phil. So let's go and have a chat with Phil. Hey, Phil, be my friend. Yep, good. Love you too, Phil. Cheerio for now. So that's good. And we've got another great person. Another great person. Right, run the scouts around. Let's do the scouts first. Crikey, you are in a bit of a weird place. Yeah, up that way. Look, stand on a hill. That'll do. And what great person we got now? Another great scientist. Hypatia. Libraries provide +1 science. Instantly builds a library in this district. That's not as useful as it could be. Because we've already got a library in our district. And that means that all you're ever going to do is provide +1 science. I'd rather pass on you and get the chance to go for the next one. So I don't think you're that good. If we had a big sprawling civ, then yeah, many libraries. If I had 8 cities with 8 libraries in +8 science is good. That's going to give us +1 science. I'd rather have someone else. I also do want to start getting great merchants. Great merchants are really, really good. So yeah, let's pass on you. Let's pass for now. And do you know what? With that, I think I'm going to call it a day. I think we have done very well. And again, we are alive. We are still here. We are still alive and kicking and screaming in this game. We're grabbing a bit more of our territory. We've got a bit down here where in the very ambitious long term, we're going to put Broadway. Oh, hang on. Let's delete the Apadana pin. There we go. Farewell, Apadana. We need another wonder to put there next to our theatre square. So, yeah, so the plan is then, get the Great Library finished. I really hope we can get the Great Library. That'll be fantastic. If we get that in, that's going to be really useful. It generates science, which is good. It generates great scientists and great writer points. That's good for us. It it gives us slots to put great works in. We've already got one great work pending. And yeah, then it gives us tourism as well. So that'll be no bad thing. That'll be really good to get in. So that's nice. Then we need to start thinking about maybe getting the industrial zone in once that's done. But then we could put a commercial hub down here. The commercial hub would be very, very useful for monies because we're not really rolling in much money. We're not that wealthy at the minute. Government plaza could go in. That will increase yields and stuff due to the government we've got. So yeah, there's loads that we could do next time out. And of course, trading and not being brutally murdered. We do need to do something about our slightly pathetic military. Because 1, 2, 3, 4 of the civs... Half of the civs on the planet have a military strength of over 1,000. The others are all over 700, except us, we've got 205. Which is a modest amount, I'll be honest. It's a modest amount. But if the game were to finish now, we would not be last, which is quite remarkable in terms of score. Because Tomiris is last with 138 overall score. We've got 163. We're actually doing okay. Do you know what? We're doing okay. And I realise people in the comments are saying, oh, you know, you should do that, you should do this. I'm not professing to be an expert in Deity Civ. I'm not professing to be the master of civilization. I thought this was a very interesting, stupidly ambitious challenge. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. And thus far, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what we've got so far. We do need to sort of get more of our borders in. We need to get more, yeah, like now we could do with actually another builder maybe. Come down here. Grab this deer for now. Maybe grab that rice. I wouldn't mind it if they got that tobacco tile either, so we'd have a tobacco to trade away to somebody, so we could get ourselves another luxury in. That would be very helpful. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what? Oh, no, they're getting that in 5 turns anyway. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. I was going to buy it, but we don't need to if they're getting that tile anyway. So, yeah, there is plenty for us to do, but I think it's coming along quite nicely indeed. I think it's working quite well. Oh, hang on. Do you know what we are going to do? We are going to buy ourselves that tile. 112 for that tile. There we go. Bosh. That is the extremity down here that we can reach. I just didn't want them to expand to that tile and take it. They've probably got better tiles. That might not have happened, but now it is secure. It is secured away. So, yeah, they can expand to there all they like. I can't reach that with my city, so that's absolutely fine. But that's it for now. Let's leave it for there. We're going to leave it on a high. Another mini victory. Part 3 done, and a tiny little victory for us because we are still in the game. If you are enjoying this, then please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on and whether we can get to the end of part 4 or whether something terrible will happen and we get wiped out. Who knows? Subscribe and you can keep up to date with that. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. So here we go. Let us start the battle for Pangaea. There's one lonely Santa taking on chickens all on his own, you lunatic. The dinosaurs are just eating the tables. You're from the future. You should be able to kill some tin hat Nazis. Come on. Do you not know how deadly chickens are? Oh, he does now.